up, everybody? As we told you, this month's focus is all about setting goals. So Frank and I are here today to try and help you guys set clearer goals so that you can measure them and accomplish them, and then everybody will be successful. So we are talking about stretch goals and SMART goals today. If you watched our introductory video for the month, you know that Frank's goal is going to be responding to every single one of your posts in our Dad Habit Monthly Facebook group. Hopefully it's a tall task for him, but that is going to be our stretch goal. What do you think about that, Frank?
I think it could be a challenge, which is why it's a stretch goal. It's supposed to be something that's very ambitious. So I think the overall is to be the main stretch goal for more than a month, just moving forward for this topic, is basically be really interactive and great for our membership.
Yeah.
And then a great way to do that is going to be to set this month, respond to everybody, everything.
So that could create a double-edged sword, because the more he responds to people like you guys, hopefully, the more you end up responding to him, and that's going to create even more work for himself. So definitely going to be a tall task, and we're going to go through a little strategy with stretch and SMART goals that we want you to use when it comes to setting and achieving your own goals. So Frank, I'm going to have you write down here, your stretch goal for the month is to respond to every
everybody.
Facebook post in the Dad Habit Monthly group.
All right, I write like a 5-year-old, guys, sorry.
He was working on his handwriting for this for
Respond to
a couple hours. We'll just put every post for now. We know what that means. So whether you're trying to build a rocket and go to space, or you take somebody like Elon Musk who's trying to create SpaceX, it seems like this ridiculously lofty goal. But how you accomplish that is by breaking it down. So if you say, I want everybody to live on Mars and I want to have a colony up there, well, maybe we start with building a rocket, and then you go into breaking that down, the science behind building a rocket. We're not doing any rocket science over here, guys. This is pretty simple. So respond to every Facebook post. That is our stretch goal. Now we're going to make it SMART. We're going to break it down into small tasks that are going to make that larger goal more achievable. So the S in SMART stands for specific. What is it specifically that you are going to do in order to respond to every post? Frank, what do you think?
So I'm going to start this by picking one time a day and responding to everything that's there.
And I'll write that down for you here. So pick one time. So let's do it. What time is going to be the best time for you?
I'm going to do it right when I wake up. I'm eating breakfast in the morning.
So
I usually spend that time kind of scrolling through Facebook, doing nothing, so I'll use the time efficiently.
Approximately what time is that?
Like 4:30 in the morning.
So 4:30 in the morning, he's up, it's part of his regular routine, he's going to bring this in there. So 4:30 a.m., and realistically, how much time, we'll get there in a second, how much time do you think you can devote to that?
15 minutes.
So that's going to be 15 minutes. So when this starts out right now, based on the number of posts, 15 minutes is a realistic time to set for his specific goal of picking one time, 4:30 a.m. every day, to respond to the post. So now the M in SMART goals is measurable. That's going to be pretty simple. Right now, we're going to say there are X number of posts in a day, so you're going to have to keep track of posts, and then we're going to say how many did he respond to. So basically it's going to be like your batting average. If we have 10 posts in the day, and you got to 3 of them, you'd be in the Hall of Fame, but not the Dad Habit Hall of Fame.
Definitely not.
Not what we're looking for. Keep track of posts. So, and that's what we're going to do. He's going to go blank out of blank. The first blank is going to be how many he responded to, and then the second blank is going to be how many posts there actually were. He can write that down. He can measure how successful he's been or how close he came to accomplishing his stretch goal. Achievable. This is a reality check here. Is this goal achievable for you? Because when we look at the SMART goal, it might feel overwhelming, but so far, one time, 4:30 a.m. a day, where he's going to spend 15 minutes, because that's realistically, and he's going to write down the number of posts and how many he respond to. What do you think?
Is it achievable? Initially, very achievable, I think.
Okay.
I think as we grow and we get more responses, it might be a little more challenging.
But here's where Frank's getting distracted right now, right? The goal right now is not responding to every post. That's not what we're asking. Is that achievable? I want to know, is it achievable for you at 4:30 a.m. every day to take 15 minutes and to write down how many posts there were and how many you got to?
Yes.
Even if there's 1,000 posts and Frank gets to 10 of them, then he can write down that there were 1,000 posts and that he got to 10 of them. All of this so far is achievable. So this gets a check mark. It's a pass-fail option for you. And then timely. Now we've set a goal for this. This is for, we know when we're going to start. We're starting February 1, and we know when it's going to end, the 28th of February.
Yep.
Now, that's our goal for this. If he chooses to go on to respond to every post forever, we can, or for the next month, we can carry it over. But this is for the month of February. That's 28 short days. Now, whatever your goal is for you, whether it's making more money at work, whether it's spending more time with the kids, whether it's making a new friend, whether it's losing weight, all of those goals can seem like stretch goals. And we want you to set lofty expectations here at the Dad Habit, but then we want you to break it down and use this method to come up with your own SMART goals that are actions that you can take to make the stretch goal more realistic and more digestible.
And this works with everything.
Yeah.
With any goal you want to do, this will work. Just try to incorporate it.
So let us know what you think of this video. If you guys really like it, let us know what your goals are for the month. We'll go one-on-one with you, and we'll try and get to some of your stretch goals and break them down into SMART goals. Thanks for watching.
Thanks, guys.